Hello everybody, this is going to be my review of Sherlock, Season 4, Episode 2, or Series 4 as we say back in the old country. No, I'm just joking now. So, Episode 2, spoilers. Okay, spoilers. Spoilers if you have not watched this episode. It's a good one. Okay, it is this episode is good. I know, like, I think, what, only four more? One more? I don't know, I think two more. But my mind's telling me one. But, this whole episode I liked. I enjoyed it. So remember, spoilers, so I'm just going to talk about the moments I liked. Okay, Watson's in therapy. He needs a little one-on-one time with his inner child. So the thing is going to therapy and he sees Mary! She's the ghost of Mary. Mary's there. So he's going there. Next thing you know, it goes to Sherlock. He's on the wagon. He is doing drugs again. Well, the thing, if you know about his play, I used to watch his plays a lot. He would always do it, and Watson was like, "So what is it now this time, Sherlock?" "Cocaine. It's simply elementary." Yeah, drugs. But the thing is, before they showed him being so drugged out like a junkie, there's this guy, they didn't say his name, but his name is Mr. Smith, or Cloveroff, or something. I just call him Mr. Smith. The thing is, he's trying to trick people. He has them all right there like in a meeting, and he says, "I'm going to tell you something that you guys will forget." He has a drip. Some drip that's going to make them forget something in their memories. And the thing is, next thing you know, this woman's asking for help. Is asking Sherlock for help. He's like, "Can you help me? It's my father. I can't remember this one thing. It's causing me stuff." She looks like a hot mess. The thing is, she wrote down everything. Something. Murder. Me. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. The next thing you know, okay, I can see from the slab right there, yeah, and I can see from the door, it's faded. And then he's making so many deductions on her, and he's like, okay, suicidal, let's go get chips. Fries for us, but I was like, yeah, fish and chips. Well, not fish and chips, they're just going to get chips. So they're right there, he's doing his deduction. Next thing you know, he's having he's having an episode because of the drugs. I don't know if he's doing heroin, if he's doing a bunch of it, or whatever. He's just feeling crazy, and then boom, she's gone. The woman that asked for help is gone, but he has the paper, but he knows who the person that he needs to look for. Okay, next, Mrs. Hudson goes to Sherlock's flat. Well, it's her building, her house. Goes up there to where he's living, and he has pictures all over the wall, like he's doing a crime scene of Mr. Smith. And he's like, yeah, and he's carrying a gun. I'm like, oh no, not with the gun. So he shoots at it, and then he's like, he's crazy. And then the guy that is drug dealer is like, he is nuts, he's gone ballistic. So he sees her like, "Can you make me a cup of tea?" So he makes him the tea, but the thing is, she tricked him. She dropped the tea on purpose, so she grabbed the gun to handcuff him. The next thing you know, she's on a wild high-speed chase with the police, and she has an Aston Martin. She is rich, and then she tells Watson why. But the thing was, when she got out, she had her phone ready. It's like, "It's for you." "What?" The police is like, "Huh? This is Minecraft." Okay. But the thing is, Mrs. Hudson tells Watson how she got the Aston Martin. Like, "Didn't you know my husband was a drug lord? I'm a widow to a drug lord," or something like that. And she has land in different places. I was like, okay. So next thing you know, Sherlock planned this way in advance. And Watson's mad. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You know I was going to come here. Yeah, it's because of aberration, because the way I know you, I thought you'd be here, and I was right. Don't ask me how I know. Don't ask me. He knew 2 weeks in advance he's going to be there. He planned something with Mr. Smith 2 weeks in advance, and that was good deduction. So next thing you know, there is a car waiting for both of them. But I think Holly or Molly is there. She works in the morgue. And she, like, you checked him out. They wanted a second opinion because he didn't want to. Watson could see that, yes, he's on drugs. He's high. And then he's like, "You're lucky to be alive." He's like, "Is that your opinion?" "Is that your medical opinion?" or something like that. He's just drugged up. Because the thing is, he's got Mr. Smith's attention because he put on his blog, "Serial killer." And then they meet and they hug. He's like, "Oh, hello." Then he used that phrasing against him. Yeah, he said he was a serial killer while he was making a breakfast commercial. Next, they go to the hospital. And at the hospital, the kids are happy to see him and they're like, "Oh my God." And then Mary's like, "Let him wear the hat." The ghost of Mary's right there. But the ghost of Mary is good deduction. I would actually keep her around. I don't want her to, go to the other side. Stay here. I need to know what he's thinking. The thing is, he's talking about old cases, Sherlock, and it's like one word answering. So, and then Mr. Smith's like, I have one. So, how do you catch a serial killer? And then one of the workers, I do not think that's appropriate. There's children. How long have you been working here? I'm like, why did it get dark? Whoa, the way he said, I know this actor. I think he plays in he played in something else. I know he played in the Marvel movies. The bad guy in Winter Soldier and in the first Captain America movie. But yeah, he got so dark, and then he's like, Sherlock was giving his deduction about how to catch a serial killer. It's all about their ego. He's like, no, not the ones you catch. Other ones that have power and fame. And then he just said the Queen. Like, would anyone want to arrest the Queen if she... Oh Lord, it was crazy. He said, if the Queen had a slaughterhouse, we'd probably pay for the entrance. Okay, the guy's nuts. But he's like, it's a joke. It's all a joke. Okay, so he's like, let me take you to my favorite room. It's the morgue. His favorite room is the damn morgue. And the next thing, like, oh, you can't be here. How long have you been? Oh, he says the same thing. This time it's all sinister and it's creepy. And they're like, 4 years, and they leave. And he's like, when you come back, knock. Okay. And then Watson's like, how do you have power here? Oh, they practically gave me the keys. So the next thing you know, he's saying so many creepy stuff, and then Watson's like, are you confessing? No. He's like, are you sure you're a doctor? He flips it on him. Can't you see he's high as a kite? Look at him, he's on drugs. And he is on drugs. Next thing you know, because the thing is, supposedly the woman that told him everything is his daughter. So he's like, that phone, because he stole his phone and wrote a text to his daughter. And his daughter comes, and then he's like, he's tripping out, because that's not his daughter that he met. It's someone else, but he's tripping. And the thing is, in his head, he's seeing Mr. Smith laughing. He's like, stop laughing! He pulls out the scalpel because he thinks he's in danger because he's on drugs. When you're on drugs, you're not coherent. You can make hallucinations. And it was crazy. So Watson stops him, apprehends him, and then he's staying there at the hospital. They're treating him. And Watson goes there. He brings his cane. Because I remember the first season, he was using it to help him walk. He leaves it there. And then someone calls him. I'm not sure if it was Minecraft. Oh yes, it was Minecraft. He goes back to his flat. They're all there with the spooks. Yeah, MI5 agents. They're all there. They're looking for his house for anything. And they're just looking. And then finally they found a disc. Miss me? And he's like, huh? So John finally sees Mary. He sees the disc of Mary talking about help Sherlock. And then he goes elaborate more. He's like, you have to help him because he will not help you unless you ask for it. When you don't ask for it, I'm like, oh, so the thing is, Mary told Sherlock to plan this, to bait this, to go into the deepest pits. And he actually did. He did all this just to catch this guy. Wow. The detox is going to be crazy. So next thing you know, he's out. He wakes up. What's his name's there? Mr. Smith. He's like, you've been out for a while. Just been waiting. He's like, kill me. He's like, what? He's already ready. So we figure out his, speciality. Suffocating people. The thing is, he built the wing. So he knows the ins and outs. He has secret passages to go in each room to kill someone. Crazy. But the thing is, Watson figured out. And he goes back to the hospital, breaks in the door. He's like, what are you doing? Like Sherlock, are you okay? He tried to kill me. Suffocation and the drip. He's like, oh. And then they're talking about, oh, we did find some 3 recording devices. Oh, always 3. You never look for more. I was like, wait, right there. I'm like, I know where the other one's at. No, in Sherlock, yeah, it was in the walker. I was like, what? It was in the cane, right there in the walker. I'm like, But it was crazy because the thing is, after that, he's confessing. But they go back to his flat, and Sherlock told him it's inadmissible, the recording, because they won't use it. But I heard he's confessing. I was like, damn. He actually liked it. He wants to become more famous because of all this now. And then after that, it seems okay. It seems alright. Everything's cool. No. Wrong. Watson goes back to his therapist. There's a new revelation. She asked him, so, the other brother. Minecraft? No, the other. What the? I'm like, oh no. So no, there's a sister. I'm assuming, or maybe she thinks she's part of the family or something, or maybe she's just cuckoo. So, but anyway, at this point, Watson doesn't know what to do. He wants to, like, leave. No, she locks the door and everything. She has a gun pointed at him, and then she pulls the trigger. I'm like, no! Not to Mary. I didn't really care. Him? No! Do not take him away. I hope she misses. I hope she just grabs him, grazes him on the arm or something, and he breaks the window and leaves. I hope. But anyway, those were the moments I liked from this episode. It was good. Alright, please come and subscribe and take care. Bye.